Hey, it's me, Mr. Miller. We're back again, measuring volume part 2. How do you calculate the volume of a regular shaped solid? Things like a box, something with a length, a width, and a height? Very simple. This equation that you see on the screen, length times width times height. Measuring the regular shaped solid is very simple. We simply remember this formula right here, length times width times height. And you can see on my little cube here, you can see where the length is, you can see where the width is, and then there's the height. So you multiply those three dimensions, those measurements, and then you will get your volume of the solid object. Let's take this one for example. We have a cube that has 10 centimeters by 8 centimeters by 9 centimeters. So we plug in each of those numbers. So 10 times 8 times 9, you are going to get 720 centimeters cubed. That is the volume of that object. A little easier to do than the irregular shaped objects. There is no conversion because when you take centimeters times centimeters times centimeters, you're already getting centimeters cubed at three-dimensional object. So when you go to calculate the volume of a regular shaped solid, there are certain things that you have to do. Number 1, find the length. Number 2, find the width. 3, find the height. 4, show your long math work, so you got to show me your long multiplication. And then finally, circle the answer you want me to grade. Make sure it has the correct units. Let's do a practice problem. Again, just like the irregular shaped objects that we did, I have certain steps that you have to follow out. First thing I want you to write is V equals question mark. Because we don't know the volume, that's what we're solving for. Write out the equation. V equals L times W times H. Now tell me what each of the letters are. The length, if we look over here, will be 5 meters. The width is 3 meters. The height is 3 meters. So you write those out with the correct units. Now plug those three numbers back into this equation down here. V equals 5 times 3 times 3. Show your long math work. 5 times 3 is 15. 15 times 3 will be 45 meters cubed, because that's what we're using, meters. So it'd be meters cubed, circled, so I know what to grade. Let's see how you do on your own here. Your turn to practice. So first thing we're going to do is write V equals question mark. Then write V equals, so we need to plug in what our letters are. L times W times H, length times width times height. There's our equation. Now we need to figure out what the length is. Well, our length is going to be 7 centimeters. Our width is 4 centimeters. Our height is 3 centimeters. Notice I've labeled them and put the correct units. Now plug those three numbers back into the equation below. V equals 7 times 4 times 3. Over on the side, show your math work. So 7 times 4 is 28. 28 times 3 is now going to be 84 centimeters cubed. And of course, centimeters is what we're using, so that's why it's centimeters cubed. Finally, circle the answer. And now I know what to grade. All right, pretty simple. That's how you do length times width times height for a regular shaped object. We are done.